All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are back on the podcast with Phone. Now, if you don't know who Phone is, he was in the last podcast. I would suggest you guys go see that in the link down below. Go see that, or I can put a thing right here on his face. Alrighty, so Phone, back again.
Yeah, great. It's only been like 5 minutes, but I feel like so much time has passed between. I'm so ready for the second podcast. Let's get started.
Let's do it. All right, so let's talk a little bit about relationships because there's a lot of myths and stuff or little rules to dating. I just want to get your opinion and your topic on it. So, all right, so how do we start this out? All right, so let's just say what is your type? Let's go with type.
Now, I'm just gonna list the facts because this is not a lie standards for my type of girl. She's known me long enough to identify my type of girl exactly to the point. So this is according to her. First standard, apparently she has to be pale. Apparently, that's not me. I'm fine with whatever. It just so happens that this isn't a race thing either. This is just
What happens?
this is just what happens. Right, and I have a theory. It's a philosophical theory on that. I'll get to in a second too. But yeah. So pale, like brown hair or curly hair,
Okay.
something like that. They have a bit of sass in them,
Okay.
like me, because I feel like I get too witty sometimes, and I need someone to like,
Okay.
share it. That's really it. Those are the three qualities.
Okay.
So for all you girls out there,
They're pale.
That are-
with curly hair.
right? I will probably not get back to you.
And the phone just. Oh, okay.
It's not vibrating.
All right, so we're talking about your type. Well, you said that was according to not a lie, or
That was according to now.
all right, and then
But
how much
I-
of that do you agree with?
I mean, I agree with it at first because it made sense. Because in my life, I've only been in like a few relationships, and the last one I was in was like the really serious one, and I think that's really what developed my type is being with this person for so long that I just wanted something similar.
Okay.
And my ex, she was everything, pale, curly hair, short. I
Oh,
forgot
wow.
short.
Sure.
And yeah, so all of those elements that made sense because after her there was Lord who also fit those standards. You
Okay.
remember Lord. But I feel like now it's starting to change because I myself as a person has changed, and even though I don't know what type of person I'm into now, I feel like I'm gonna eventually change into like another type, which has already kind of started because I'm in. Right now, it's just like whatever girl I like, I can interact with and communicate with. I'm
Okay.
happy with. That's my type.
Okay. Cool. All right, so now that we've got the type. So say you're out and you see.
Can we cut that out? Did you see what happened?
No, what happened?
I was drinking this, and I don't know how I spilled it on my own nose, and
In your nose?
like I drank it, but I drank it too fast. So when I put it back down, it like popped back onto my nose.
Oh, that's gold footage. That gotta be kept in. That's gold footage. I mean, I didn't see, but I'm sure it was good.
You're welcome.
Oh, was that? Okay, so you're out, and say you're going to approach a girl, right?
Right.
So when you're in your approaching style, are you more direct with the girls, or do you find that like playing more of a game is like a better type of like way to flirt? Like, which one are you? Are you more direct with the girls, or you kind of just play around a little bit, like the games and stuff a little bit?
That's a good question. It depends on how serious I am. If I know for a fact that I'm just playing around and I have no chance with anyone, then sure, I'll fuck around because I know for a fact that it's just all jokes, which is like magic tricks as pickup lines or using actual pickup lines like, "Were you yesterday's date? Because you're 11 out of 10." Stuff like that. But if it's like something serious that I'm really like serious about, then I don't do anything like that because I'm too scared to do anything like that. I get really awkward and shy. But if it's the right person that I'm awkward and shy with, it kind of we have this like weird chemistry. It's indescribable, but once it's there, it kind of just clicks.
Okay.
And I'm saying it that way because I don't know what I say when I'm flirting with people. It just naturally happens.
Oh, okay. So you never really.
And flirting to me isn't flirting like, oh hey, you're cute. You want to do this and this? It's more like it's a test of intellect for me. Like I mentioned something like I don't know, like this girl I'm seeing right now. She we just talk a lot about like different ideas and art and paintings and stuff. So that's like, if you have a way to get me to talk about nerdy things, then that's flirting to me. So
okay.
yeah, anything, games, nerddoms, shows, anything to get me talking about that.
Game. Okay. All right. So you met the girl, you flirt with her, and you got the date. So now on the date, like, do you have like a really set of kind of like specific rules, or are you just like, I want to just see what happens? Like, are you like a specific rule guy, like, oh, I won't kiss on the first date, or like, or I do kiss on the first date, or are you just like, well, I'll see what happens? Which one are you?
None of them. Well, that's not true. I guess it would be see what happens.
Okay.
But the thing about me seeing what happens is I also want things to happen. So I'm at this like conflict where I want something to happen, but at the same time I'm thinking, no, this can't happen. But I'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. So you want to see what happens, but you also have like a, oh please.
Exactly. So what ends up happening is a usual case of phone being super awkward and shy. What was the question?
Like, do you have rules for dating?
Right, that was the point. So I get super awkward and shy, and because of that, no. I just, it's whatever happens, happens.
Okay. Whatever happens, happens.
Maybe sometimes I'll have a rule, but that depends on who the person is, how long I've known them, and how much of a connection I'm feeling with them.
Okay.
Oh, like, okay, for Tinder dates, I have rules for Tinder dates. It's just, don't do anything on the first date. No kissing, none of that.
Because they're way too new. You know,
It's just, to me, they're way too new. I have no I have no emotional or connection with them. I can't, it feels way too awkward for me to even hold their hands, because it's weird. So the first date to me is all about getting to know the person.
All right, so with Tinder dates, how many dates would it take for you to just make any type of move?
Dude, that's also a tricky question, because you know.
Oh.
That's not my...
Well,
that
so
I broke that rule. Huh?
What, so it just depends really on the situation, the girl, chemistry?
It really depends on the situation and myself, because I say things, but I don't do what I say. So.
It happens to the best of us. All right, now, what about some turnoffs? What, like, in the girl, we just be like, nah, I can't do it. Like, even though she's cute, I cannot do that. Like, what are some really, really turnoffs for you?
What are some turnoffs for you?
For me, insecurities. When the girls are like really, really insecure, like, oh no, I feel too fat today. I don't want to do that. I don't want to wear that.
Really? That turns you off?
Yeah, because there's so many girls like that. Like, every time I go, oh no, I feel ugly today. But they're like the skinniest like girls, but they're always
okay. But there's a I understand that, because there's a reason for that. We all have insecurities. I have insecurities about random things. When a girl's feeling fat, that's just because there's stuff going on in her life. Maybe just that one day she did something that made her feel that way.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of hearing that. I'm hearing all the time.
So if that's something that happens, then I'm okay with it, because I know for a fact that it's not gonna be. It's just for that one day. It's temporary. It's not permanent.
No, but there were a lot of girls that feel like that a lot of times.
But also with insecurities, that it's something you can develop and work on with as a couple. So, you know, if you're saying that, that's probably woohoo, your signal to go in and do something about that. So, guys, if you're watching this, that's pro tip. If someone has insecurities and you're trying to help them work through it, you know. Yeah.
Are you saying take advantage of insecurities, phone?
No, I'm not saying take advantage of insecurities. I'm saying people with insecurities should be respected and should be respected.
Oh yeah. How about you? Insecurities like, like girls that.
Well, you know me as a person. It takes a lot for me to really get annoyed at something.
Well.
I'm a really emotionally patient person.
Okay. But like, what would you say? Like, what is your limit? Like, if a girl, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yells
okay.
a lot.
No.
She smells.
No. I got you. Hold on. Sorry, I spilled some soda here from earlier with the nose.
I witnessed that. I did witness that.
If a girl can't commit,
Mm.
if a girl's too uncertain about what she wants, if she doesn't have much going on, like, I don't know how to describe it, like a schedule or something that she can do.
Mhm. I definitely get you.
And someone who's not true to their word, like who's not honest.
Mm. Yeah, somebody that you can't rely on. Right?
Exactly. So if you want turn-offs, it's just the basic major ones.
Mhm. Okay, but not like a little physical quirk or trait, nothing like that.
Nah, because those are workable. I can tolerate those.
What about if she got like really bad teeth? Which is super cute. It's just when she smiles, everything in there is just crazy.
Presenting me with some pretty deep information here. All right,
That's the world.
So that's scenario you're throwing me at right now, right? She's a really cute girl, but she has bad teeth. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. We started.
I would not date her. I didn't mean to say it like that. I just think having. Well, it also depends, because it's a beauty standard some places.
True.
Because sometimes in other cultures like China, they don't do that.
Mm.
Because they think culturally it's attractive to leave your teeth the way they are naturally. Because by using braces, we're kind of forcing you to get into a nice jam.
Oh, okay.
So, but because I grew up in America and I've been so indoctrinated into these ideas, I can't. That's why I wouldn't date someone like that, because the ideas are so brainwashed for me. I can't. I can hang out with them, but
be like
yeah,
more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're reaching the 10-minute mark. Well, 13-minute mark. All right, what are some of your final thoughts?
Devone, I said the final thoughts last time. What are your final thoughts,
This is a
host?
different video, phone.
What are your thoughts, host?
Thoughts? What are my thoughts? Yeah, I think your thoughts are reasonable, understandable. You know. I'm not the thought guy, alright? The guest is usually the thought person. But yeah, phone. We're gonna end it like that.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming to therapy. We'll see you next week.
All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Flame looks good though. I ain't gonna lie.